Okay, my favorite color is blue.
Okay,
No, you know.
like this color blue.
No, that's not blue. That's more teal.
Okay,
Like this bluish. That's good.
all right.
Who's messaging me? Jan, I'm confused. Jan in troll mode. Black is a lack of
Oh
colors.
yeah, sorry.
How is black a lack
No, yeah,
of
sorry
colors?
guys. It's no colors reflected. All colors is white. I'm sorry.
All colors mixed together
I'm
is
not
white?
good. Yeah, I'm not good with prisms. Only warp prisms. That's the only ones I have.
How is
Really good
all colors combined white? If I put all the colors, if I get one of these sets where you have like these watercolor thingies and I put all of them together, it's black
Yeah,
and white.
but it's because when you put them all together, it doesn't reflect anything to you. Whereas before it was reflecting only one.
Whatever.
It's hard to wrap your head around it, but
Thank God that I don't have to deal with these things.
do you know the 3 primary colors?
Yeah.
What are they?
Shh.
It's red, yellow, and blue.
I know. Don't take it away, man. I just want to turn around, be a bitch, and be like, but at least I know math. All right. Yeah, the smartest wolf in the pack has spoken, and Brown has taken 2 wins. Starting to the bottom right of Whirlwind, we have him up against Yonghwa in the second semi-final of the Iron Squid. Again, the winner of this best of 5 is going to advance to the finals and will participate in the Iron Squid, claiming one of those 2 qualifier spots. Yonghwa needs a win.
Yeah, he does. He needs it badly. Because if he doesn't win this game, not be going to the tournament.
That is true, Wolf. That is true. Your powers of deduction are magnificent.
I know. People keep
Can I
trying
call
to
you
tell
Watson?
Yeah, you can. Some people keep telling me I'm a detective.
Detective Wolf?
Yeah, you can call me Detective Wolf.
He sniffs out any secret?
I'm actually not often. I am a private eye, but oftentimes a public eye, considering that I come up with these deductions publicly on stream without charging anyone. I'm just trying to help people out. By the way, in order for Yonghwa to go to the tournament, he has to win 3 games in a row.
Yeah.
As well. Just
saying.
I mean, I solved the mystery, but I know a lot of people out there probably solved it by now. But for those who couldn't solve that,
People sitting in front of computers, sheet of paper, 3 pens,
This
a
is
ruler, and everything. Like, I cannot handle it.
I'll tell you how I came to my deduction. First of all, I looked at the clues. If you look at the top of the screen,
the clues. Okay, go on.
if you look at the top of the screen, you'll notice there's a 0 to the left side of Yonghwa's name. To the right side of Brown's, there's a 2. Now, I did some research. I went onto the internet, and I did this at
That's
home.
always a good idea.
On an old laptop that is still on a TV show that's in 2012, and I noticed that on the website it said that this series is best of 5. Then I was able to know that whoever won this game would make their number higher, and therefore if Brown won this game, he would advance. It's pretty simple, actually, quite elementary.
If you think about it like this, then it all makes sense.
I know it's
like someone pulled this wall. It was in front of my eyes the entire time. You tore it down.
Yeah,
I'm so happy.
I'm sorry for those people who like to keep, they like to keep the wool over their eyes, but listen, I solved mysteries. You guys need to know the truth. If Brown wins this, he moves on.
2 probes and 1 in simulator, 3 in the other. Double gate here for Yonghwa. Bottom right though for Brown. Let's have a quick look. What is he doing so far? Not a lot. But double gassing as well.
Is gone crazy.
That is the most indecisive zealot that I've ever seen.
He's trying to. The sentry is looking at him.
The sentry is poking it. It's like, dude, what are you doing? And then it's like, let me go.
Zealot was like, no probe shall pass here. But Twilight Council goes down for Yonghwa. He may go DTs, but I think Blink is much more likely on this map.
The expansion has been dropped by Brown, and this is going to be, this is definitely going to be an interesting match right now. We have this scenario where one player goes for Blink, most likely, and the other one for the expansion. So this is going to be pretty interesting. We have currently for Brown, immediately after the expansion, 1 gate into expand, into Robo. So if he has a good enough immortal count, he should be able to hold here.
Yeah.
And there's Blink. No dark try, no shenanigans like that.
If you think about it this way, this map is really similar to Taldry Melter or Shakura, except that not so much Taldry Melter. That's a bad example because there's too many different ways to get into the natural. But you basically have a lot of space to work with Blink. You have the ability to blink back while you're attacking so well on the low ground. If he just gets up that secondary wide ramp, then it's going to be really hard to defend without Immortals, but he should be able to get them out, and he's very actively scouted, so he knows he needs to get this Immortal out before Observer. He's even adding a 4th Sentry right now, doing everything right.
He knows exactly what Yonghwa is doing. He scouted his opponent's base, and he also knows that there's no robotics. Therefore, we don't have the high ground the high ground vision. And the only thing that at this point he kind of needs to do is just lay back a little bit, wait for the Immortals, block the ram, can even take a few hits on the Nexus. There's no problem doing that. Because this is something that he cannot defend right now. He needs to wait for the Immortal, and there it is.
There it is. You sentries better not use. I was gonna say better not use any force shields, but he decided to do that. He wants to use as much energy on Guardian Shield actually as possible because force shields are not going to buy him anything against Blink Stalkers.
What's going to buy him a lot of safety would be the second Immortal if that's out in time. He needs to target really well here. Good force field so far.
That type of force shield when you're on the ramp makes sense. Not trying to trap Stalkers from retreating, but trying to keep them out. That's how you can use force shields. As Calder just very subtly noticed, the worker count is still in Brown's favor. He's transferring a few down to get that better saturation. The Guardian Shield is up, and Yonghwa may be out of luck here.
He needs to target though. He targeted his opponent's Zealots the entire time, and this micro is actually... I'm sorry, but Brown's micro here is not good. Using moving both Immortals when you just want to move one, targeting the Zealots in such a crucial situation, that's something that he needs to do better. But he's still in a decent position here. Because Yonghwa has lost already way too much, his Zealots are gone, but losing the second Immortal, that was definitely a bit of a lapse. If he would have been able to keep that one alive, that would have been nearly game. Another one comes out though.
Brown is desperately trying to hold on here. You may even want to pull 1 or 2 probes out of gas so you can get the mineral income up. He needs to continue to produce units. This is a tough spot for Davia, and he's lucky his opponent doesn't have a sentry right now.
If he targets well, oh, that is not a good position for
concave for Yonghwa.
Yeah,
but he can't take out the Immortals.
Exactly, he can't reach them. But he has a lot more. He has a lot here. Is this? I don't know. This is gonna be so close. But the problem is he cannot defeat the Immortals.
There was some accidental targeting on that neutral depot. It looks like at some point by one of those players. I don't know who was the offender.
Numbers, though,
you can just target down the Immortals now.
Yeah, there's so many Stalkers.
Nice micro so far. Ah, missed micro by Brown again.
I think he's out of luck here. He loses the first Immortal, he loses the second one. Yonghwa with the aggression. GG. That was a bit sloppy by Brown. He could have won this game.
Oh yeah, easily.
If he saves this Immortal and just moves one of them back, then the second Immortal does so much more damage.
Here's the other thing. Does he have to even keep the Nexus? No. He doesn't even have to do that. He could just walk up the ramp, get more Immortals, get Colossus out, and then push down the ramp. He can get his own blink, counter blink. But he decided to fight, like I said, on that secondary ramp. Once you get up there, you have a lot of space to work with.
Yep.
You'll never kill a Stalker if the Stalker micro is good.
This Immortal dying, the second Immortal, that was my personal point, was by Yonghwa, that's not necessary. If he moves the one Immortal as target back, the other one still does the damage, the one Immortal survives, his opponent loses Stalkers, then he has 3 Immortals suddenly. Against 3 Immortals, you don't do anything with Stalkers.
Yeah.